Today we're taking a look at the MLS matches, which are happening on Wednesday, August 4, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. New England Revolution vs Nashville, South Carolina. Nashville has 2 victories and 2 losses in its last 5 matches in the MLS, and over that span has scored 11 goals and has conceded 4. The backline and goalkeeper for Nashville have 2 clean sheets in the last 3 matches. Haney Mukhtar is the leading goal scorer for Nashville with 7 and CJ Sapong has scored 5. Mukhtar leads the club in assists with 4. New England hosts Nashville, South Carolina in a MLS Eastern Conference Matchday 18 midweek fixture on Wednesday. New England tightened its grip on first place in the conference table with a 3-2 victory on Saturday on the road against New York. New England is 1-3-3 on 36 points with a goal difference of plus 12. New England is 8 points clear of second place Orlando City, South Carolina, but has played 1 match more than its second place rival. My betting advice for that game is to pick draw. Montreal Impact vs Atlanta United FC. Atlanta has 2 draws and 3 losses in its last 5 matches in MLS play, and over that span has scored 5 goals and allowed 8. Atlanta has been held scoreless in 2 of its last 4 matches. Marcelino Moreno is the leading goal scorer for Atlanta United with 4 and Joseph Martinez has scored 3. Brooks Lennon and Jake Mulroney are the leaders in assists for Atlanta United with 2 each. CF Montreal hosts Atlanta United FC in a MLS Eastern Conference Matchday 18 midweek showdown. Montreal is 7th in the conference table at 6-4-6 on 22 points with a goal difference of plus 1. Last Saturday, Montreal was defeated by Inter Miami 2-1 in Miami. Montreal is winless in each of its last 3 matches with 1 draw and a pair of losses. In the only meeting of the season between these 2 MLS Eastern Conference rivals, Atlanta United was victorious 1-0 at home on May 15. However, since that match, Atlanta United is winless in each of his last 11 fixtures, has fired a manager, and has fallen to 12th in the conference table. Montreal has not played well of late, losing each of its last 3 matches, but prior to that won 3 straight and will be playing on its home pitch, where the club has 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss this season. My betting advice for that game is to pick CF Montreal. DC United has 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss in its last 5 matches in the MLS, and over that span has scored 11 goals and allowed 5. The DC United backline and goalkeeper have posted clean sheets in each of the last 2 matches. Ola Kamara is the leading goal scorer for DC United with 7, while 4 teammates have scored 2 goals apiece. Julian Gressel and 3 other teammates each have 4 assists to lead DC United. In the 3rd match of the season, Columbus Crew defeated DC United 3-1 at home. The Crew will be without one of its top scorers Jai Assis Ards, but has been playing much better than DC United, having gone unbeaten in 6 of its last 7 matches overall, and will be at home, where the Crew is unbeaten in each of its 7 matches this season. The Columbus Crew hosts DC United on Wednesday in a MLS Eastern Conference Matchday 18 midweek fixture. Columbus is 6th in the conference table at 6-4 on 24 points with a goal difference of plus 1. The Crew were soundly beaten in their most recent outing 4-1 by New York City FC last Friday. The loss snapped a 6-match unbeaten run for Columbus. My betting advice for that game is to pick Columbus Crew. Philadelphia Union vs Toronto FC. Toronto has 2 wins and 3 draws in its last 5 matches in the MLS, and over that span has scored 8 goals and allowed 6. The leading goal scorers for Toronto are Jonathan Osorio and Ao Akinola with 3 each, while the leader in assists is Patrick Mullins with 3 and 3 teammates have 2 assists each. Philadelphia Union will host Toronto FC on Wednesday in a midweek matchday 18 MLS Eastern Conference fixture. Philadelphia Union is 5th in the conference table at 6-7-4 on 25 points with a goal difference of +4. Philadelphia has stumbled of late, winning only one of its last 7 matches including 4 draws and 2 losses. In each of those 7 matches Philadelphia has allowed at least 1 goal. Philadelphia posted a 1-1 draw at home with Chicago this past weekend. This will be the first meeting of the regular season between these two Eastern Conference rivals, but over the last 5 matches head-to-head Philadelphia has 2 victories and Toronto has won 3. My betting advice for that game is to pick Toronto FC. New York City FC at Chicago. Chicago is coming here after playing to a draw in their last game. The draw came with a 1-1 score against the Philadelphia Union Club. Now, the Chicago Fire are sitting on a record of 3 wins, 4 draws, but a total of 9 losses on the air. Chicago has to face one of the better offenses in this game, but also a team that has been playing great defensively. This year the NYCFC team has managed to get 20 assists so far, but have a very potent defense that has managed to get 30 goals on the year. The defense for the NYCFC club has allowed a total of 16 goals so far. This has led to the NYCFC club getting a +14 on the year. My betting advice for that game is to pick New York City FC. FC Cincinnati at New York Red Bulls. Coming here the Cincinnati team has struggled defensively on the year so far. This season Cincinnati has ended up with 17 goals scored with an assists on 13 of those goals. The defense for the FC Cincinnati club has allowed a total of 29 goals. The goal difference for Cincinnati is coming in sitting at -12 on the year. The Red Bulls are heading to the game here after losing in a high-scoring game. The loss came by a 3-2 score to the New England Revolution in the game. The loss ended up dropping New York to a record of 5 wins, 3 draws, but a total of 7 losses on the year. My betting advice for that game is to pick New York Red Bulls. Inter Miami CF at Orlando City, South Carolina. On the year the Inter Miami club has ended up getting only 9 assists so far, but have a total of 12 goals on the year. The defense for Inter Miami has allowed a total of 24 goals so far. This has the Inter Miami team sitting on a -12 on the goal difference on the year. The Orlando City club is coming here after getting a win in their last game. The win came over the Atlanta United club by a 3-2 score. The win moved the Orlando City to a record of 8 wins, 4 draws, but only 4 losses on the year so far. My betting advice for that game is to pick Orlando City. Houston Dynamo at Austin FC. Austin is coming here after losing their last game. The loss was a close battle for the Austin team, as Colorado only managed to get a single goal, but Austin was unable to score. The record for Austin is sitting now at a mark of 3 wins, 4 draws, but a total of 8 losses on the year so far. In the game here the teams are actually a lot more evenly matched than what is expected. The main difference is the Austin team does not have an offense that is able to score. Look for the lack of scoring effort from Austin to bring down the Austin team here, as Houston scores a lone goal to get the win. On the season the defense for Houston has allowed a total of 20 goals. The offense has only managed to get 13 assists so far, but have ended up with 17 goals. This type of conversion has the Houston team sitting on only a -3 on the goal difference. My betting advice for that game is to pick Houston Dynamo. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.